Okay, we're going.
I didn't know this was gonna be a reaction video.
I have it in my watch later. Hold on. Fuck ass camera. Man, this camera won't focus. Roger, Roger. Where's all of my shit? Where'd my shit go? I have my shit. My shit was here. Where is it? Where's the shit? Where's the shit, mine? What the fuck?
I'm waiting at 0-0 for you.
It will happen. Don't worry. Once I find my watch later list. Is it just not here? Oh, here we are. Cover your ears, folks. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Jeez, I have to scroll through this whole thing. It's always terrible. Do I just not have it here? I had to have it in here. Okay. Finding a world that doesn't exist. Okay.
He now discovered.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm at 0-0 for you. So just give me a countdown or some shit.
Okay. Alright. Let's get this mother crawl. Put this in theater mode. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Does it not do anything? Oh, that's nice.
Just tell me when you start.
Okay, if I play the video, do you still see my mouse and stuff?
I'm not watching your stream right now. I can't. I've established that already. My mom's not home, so I'm not on Twitch.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I wanted to do this. So
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
Okay.
This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the May.
Credit to Wifey's. I will link his channel. Obviously.
Uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers.
I'm thinking about the
And that's it.
next game.
It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange, one-off YouTube video and a dead end?
Yeah.
Not quite,
Damn it.
because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking
Turn it
the
up a little
first
so
letter
that
of
I'm
the
not
name of
drowning
every
out
block
easily.
and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
Wait, then how is he playing it?
Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot
Wait, how are
Avery
you
was
hearing
in the
any of
last
this?
video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as
did
part
you
of this
even know I
world.
said
The book
it?
is now
I never
gone
said
from
that
the
I
chest,
started
but it
it.
could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery
looking at my
lines up
windows,
with the
guys.
other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does,
stream right
he
now.
finds
He
this.
knows. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin
Autogenerated.
exploring until he stops and sees this.
Lava?
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag, because this kind of terrain does not generate
Red
in caves.
flag.
Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices
red
yet another patch
flag?
of moss in
Crimson.
the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
Oh, you guys are. YouTube folks are so lucky because of what they get. All of
A
those
tree.
ads skip
Avery approaches the clump of greenery,
simultaneously.
and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it
everybody hits
isn't
ads.
normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better
was
look
for
at this shrub,
5
for
seconds,
lack of a
actually.
better word. And after
Whatever,
some
doesn't matter.
hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
Okay.
And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one.
doesn't
As
that
Avery
one.
goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he
long.
passes larger
It's
and
obviously not.
larger patches of greenery, coming across
what the
more
fuck is this
shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss.
No,
He
your
pauses
hand
to
is-
talk at one
music
point,
is
but instead of
creepy as
commenting
hell.
on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't
Yeah,
have
there's
any
no iron.
diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets
Address
granted,
me.
and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger,
There is?
until finally,
Is there?
Avery
No.
reaches the
The
end.
fuck are you talking? I'm talking to myself.
Stuff like some skill set.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really
Holy shit. Did he find Middle Earth?
things about this other YouTube video. So
Avery stops
I
for
almost
several
crying.
long seconds, just
That's
taking
beautiful.
everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern
beautiful,
wall,
man.
being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his
motherfucker's
way
like,
to the bottom. He looks around
terrain
in
isn't
awe as he
natural and
explores
we're
the chamber,
taking
and
in
from
the
closer
fucking
up, we can
wonder.
see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery
Bro,
searches
that's
around the
beautiful.
trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked
bro
on
had to ruin it by
trees, made
saying
of
this is a natural
spruce,
terrain.
mud, and oak. But the question
The
here
fuck?
is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain
Obviously, it's not
doesn't
natural.
generate
None
naturally,
of this is
so
natural.
who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick
man, I
tunnel,
wanted that
turning to
music.
glance behind him every few steps,
like,
but of
it
course,
was low-key
nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that
Ethyl?
way. Until
Fentanyl.
this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
I'm scared. Bro,
And then another.
You got me watching.
I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in
Very
the...
scared, bro. What the fuck?
What is this?
I don't like this. I want my mommy.
I'm not scared of a game.
I am. Oh. So that was my dogs. Why am I whispering? What's whispering in my fucking ear? I clicked on a link that said free Robux and now I'm here. Why do I feel like that's a literal comment on the Pornhub?
Yeah.
It literally is.
Are you still watching the fucking video?
Maybe.
You're talking about...
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared.
Okay, we have 7 minutes.
But I
We have
felt-
7 minutes till the... Fuck.
Compelled.
What the fuck?
I've never felt like that in my life.
There we go. Yeah, me neither. Actually, I have.
What is going on
When I
here? Things
shat
just
myself.
went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, what
This
was with the
doesn't just
whispering in
happen
my
on a
fucking
normal
ear?
world, but Avery
That was
did
very
say
nice.
he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation
I think
of the
the previous
search.
part is
Notably,
that,
when
like,
I
the
installed
torches were
Minecraft,
just
this world came
breaking.
pre-created.
Like, there was
Always
nothing
thought that
there.
was a
There
little
was no, like,
strange, but I'm
person
not really sure.
chasing you.
This
It was
seems
literally
okay enough,
just
but
going
remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world
was
was
freaked
there.
out when
Admittedly,
there was
it's a
just this
pretty small
blackness at
difference,
the end
but
of the
still,
tunnel.
why the conflicting stories?
Look
Something
at
you
it.
may have
Looking.
also
Stop
noticed
looking
that I
at it.
can't
There's
explain
nothing there.
is why
There's nothing
Avery's
fucking
name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this
Oh,
footage,
okay.
and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world.
Bro, fuck these
Let's play
ass.
with Foxfire.
Oh my god, bro, I'm not that much of a gooner. Fucking gooner game wanted to... This is okay.
Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is
I can tell the
down.
video's
Avery
still
takes a
playing
leap
because of the
into the
fucking
giant pool of water before him and
Why did
swims
you
down
enchant-
into a
is
junction of
that
tunnels.
either
After
iron
some
or
hesitation,
stone
he
pickaxe,
burrows
bro?
himself in the left wall for air
Iron
before
pick-
swimming
why'd
down the
you
left
enchant
tunnel. He
iron
continues to
pickaxe?
navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting
That's
narrower
that's my question.
and
Hold on.
narrower, with
Hold on, though. Out of all the things, why the iron pickaxe? Why didn't you just get diamonds, bro? By the time your iron pickaxe breaks, you will have enough for diamonds if you're smart and use stone pickaxes and then iron pickaxes. Okay, whatever.
No end in sight.
It's just stupid.
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Okay.
Quieter,
What the fuck?
but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick.
Technically,
So
I've
finally,
already done that with the
he rolls the
ending that I
dice.
took for the game.
Yeah, it matches up with the previous stream.
It does.
The tunnel leads to
And
another
that
junction,
will be the
and
intro
again, after a slight
this
hesitation,
video.
Avery goes
I'm
left.
probably gonna make 2 videos.
The tunnel
of this
continues,
One. Goddamn capitalism.
getting narrower
That's smart.
Yeah, it is.
and narrower,
And I can keep using it. Anyway.
and we're towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses,
Dude, I'm like sweaty.
before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further.
If this thing comes through here again, I heard creaking.
to break that, but I
And then I looked.
He sails back to the edge of the lake.
What it can't avoid doing
Is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this?
I already heard you in the cave.
Well, it took me a second.
Extra footstep.
What?
When he was in the caves, he heard one extra footstep after he stopped moving. There was something following.
To figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
Our chasing cart helped us build a ceramics community from scratch.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials.
I ordered
Dude, I
200
think so,
hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Oh, hat.
It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him, stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now, it's time to explore.
Of course they choose the creepiest fucking music for this.
Yeah.
Can I play some, like, Kevin MacLeod?
Nope, you gotta be fully immersed.
Nope. I'm gonna do something completely intelligent. I'm gonna do
Bruh.
this guy has the best, like, holy shit. sorry. I really wanted to do that.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances.
I'm scared.
The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
WTF. WTF. Damn it. I just want to be over. I'm so fucking scared. Dude, I'm gonna shit myself.
Maybe I am scared.
Oh.
Since you're already playing games anyway, why not earn some free rewards while you're at it? All you need to do is download buff.
At least he's relatable.
At least.
Chat. Oh my god, my bladder is fucking full, dude. God, I really need to pee, but like, we're watching a video.
The other sign
Too scared to
head on.
I failed you so many times.
I'm gonna have to cut out this.
I committed
Yo,
so
do you
many
think I can keep the music in the video?
and I was pretty sure of myself.
I'm just gonna mute it. I'm just gonna mute it.
To be somebody else.
Or I'm just gonna put over like royalty-free jazz over it. Royalty-free jazz.
I thought that I could run away.
Avery
the
walks
music
through
is
a
fine
tunnel.
though, but sadly,
A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze. And slowly but surely,
what song is it?
dead end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
To be somebody else.
This is definitely
It's alright.
something Teddy Swims would make.
I was lost. Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here I am.
Avery is clearly smart.
Left.
Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever
hey
this
guys,
world
we're gonna
is, it's
take an
leading
adventure
Avery.
to the,
But to
place.
what? We don't know.
It's a
All we
really
do
old,
know is that he
thing where,
isn't
like, you walk,
alone.
like, a lot
And
of
finally,
blocks,
Avery
and it's
exits the
just, like, a
maze
fucked up
into
generation.
another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
I just got my first ad of the entire.
From what I can
I've gotten,
see, the
like,
code
5
atop the
ads.
doorway
The guy
looks something
recording
like
gets
this.
5
It doesn't
ads.
immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers
How's this
just
fair?
gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the
Or there's a
footage
cipher
picks
and a
up with
cipher.
17 minutes of just staring at the wall, and then
Got it.
he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still
It was
this
definitely on other
gate, which
programs,
Avery
he was just
suspects
staring
is
at.
some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this? Efficient.
Unfortunately for you. Sorry, I'm really gonna get rid of this. Because I really only used it to gauge.
And with that, he's wait.
23,
Who's
45.
Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar
Go
linked.
back to it.
Durlord 3. For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's
really
not
throw it off
Avery,
your
then
tail.
who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching
this shit
as
goes back.
Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real victory. Savings.
This means that multiple players, if this isn't just an Avery alt, that means that, sorry, he's not talking, so I'm gonna put on Kevin McLeod.
Theory zone. Okay, it's not. What do you have to say about this?
The fuck are you talking about?
Well, what is your theory, man?
My theory is that this is a spirit. Come on, the old spirit theory always works.
It works with FNAF, didn't it? It works with FNAF, didn't it?
Bed drown, more like, but okay. Same thing. No, it's not the same thing. I'm talking about the game being possessed, not... Because that's more bad drown. If the game is possessed.
Yeah. kind of like that one Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Red theory where the game's possessed and the dude is like stuck in there. Eternal torment type shit.
It kind of flops. It kind of flops because we don't really see much evidence on it. We don't see a lot of evidence like you're trapped here or anything. Any of these sorts. So it doesn't really flop with stuff like Bend Round. It's literally a kid who loved his game, and so he possessed the game. Pretty simple, honestly. And he kind of just fucks with people who are playing the game. Honestly, in my opinion, probably out of his own leisure. I mean, the guy is trapped in his own favorite game. He probably has beaten the game like thousands of times.
So big.
Who's with this guy staring at the fountain? It keeps saying like, hey, hi, hello, oh, heat. So, I'm not really gonna hear it, I just have it. I'm waiting for the narrator guy to actually talk.
It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Agreeable. I would be too, to be honest. With all these fucking hell. Nobody even.
Okay, guys, I think I lost it. I ordered all 14 Slim Chicken sauces and their sauce and toss 10.
I don't eat at some chickens. I've never eaten at some chickens because it wasn't a restaurant. It wasn't a restaurant around. Nathan would know.
There's a house back there. The fucking, like, witch's hut.
What the fuck? Is he looking at the house or the rock? He's looking at the rock. Yeah. Holy shit. I wouldn't have been able to catch that in 500 million years. Oh, never mind. He is looking at a house. I thought he was looking at like a little opening in the rocks or something.
Me too, but then I saw the top of the house.
And then I just saw the house come into. Ooh, what is this music? I'm chilling with it. Sorry. Sorry for all the people watching to where you had to see that, because that is embarrassing. Bro,
What?
have you seen that Chaotic Good Barbarian series?
No.
Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. You'd make a nice bagpipe. He says that to a banshee. Yes. Oh shit. The secret goon cave. Straight up, bro. This is my goon cave, right here. All the books that are missing are the goon
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
Dude,
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this,
I think the person
I
writing
implore
this
you,
is like
turn
has
back,
something to do with
disconnect,
monster.
forget
I
about
know
this
that
world.
for a
It's
fucking
not
fact.
for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy
But
ask,
so does the person
but
writing
please, do not go any further. For your own good,
About this
do
is,
not.
like thing under, so they're clearly trying to hide it.
Yes, they put it in the goon cave, so it's very, very hidden. That is what I'm calling it.
Okay.
That is not a basement. That is a goon cave.
Yo, you're on some freak shit, bro.
Damn, I'm on my DJ kind of shit. We the best. Why do you have to take the ladder? The fuck?
He's probably like looking for shit. Looking for secrets.
The fuck was that?
Yo, it's behind the books.
What the fuck? This is some behind the painting bullshit to another level. And he went double door. Of course, he went fucking double doors.
Double doors. Yo,
Dumb.
look at the bricks. It's another tunnel.
Open the door.
Please prove it, right?
He like sat there for a good fucking minute.
Oh my god, it's another goddamn tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I took control,
Secret
went
tunnel.
solo, and built my own online knife empire.
Always a great thing to quote. Every time there's a tunnel, that is secret.
Okay, what's at the end of this era?
Let's see, the last one was like a village, I think.
Last era, the village one before it was,
Freaky deaky shit.
nature cave. And this one
You really, man, this entity is pretty patient, because like this guy could have left at any time.
yeah, low-key.
They could have left.
Just like, controllable. I just would have deleted Minecraft.
As soon as those whispers started, you would have seen the quickest save and quit to title.
Yo, I would have just started playing real life.
Man, I'm gonna go play DVD, man.
I'm gonna go play Bomber, man.
I'm gonna go play Castle Crashers.
That usually better than this shit. I'd rather play Flappy Bird.
Fucking Day Shift at Freddy's 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I'd rather play fucking Look It.
That's a low blow. That is so low. What the fuck is going on? if you fell? Is that the void? Or is that blocks?
It's a cave. You're in a cave.
Okay, but what's with the black shit? Get this stupid black shit off of me. Raw, get it off. This reminds me of Run. Fucking Run. You know that game that we all played on fucking cool math games? High key, the level design is really reminding me. Oh, elite ball knowledge. It all got banned on everything. Every single computer banned it.
They made like 70 new ones though. I had one.
Do they always make new, like, schools are like, we're gonna ban shit, and it's like, well, realistically, the people making it are just gonna try harder and harder.
Yeah.
Alright, you're giving them motivation. Now, if you just like straight up took away the laptop, the iPads from the kids when you saw that, I mean, that might do some shit.
What the fuck is that? What is with these heavenly noises?
Oh my god, I'm ascending? Fucking ethereal. So some context, I have plans to stay awake longer than this guy and another guy in a group chat. So, but I have a handicap. Is it a handicap? I think it's a handicap because no, you guys have a handicap. I'm the one who's going through the most challenge. What the fuck?
Let me see.
Someone
I want to
hanging?
see it.
Someone hanging there?
Do I not get to see it?
What the fuck is that?
Yo, why is everything so yellow?
What the fuck is that?
So, what we have so far, there was a witch, there's a king, everything's yellow.
Shh. What the fuck is going on?
Hell if I know.
What the fuck? Narrator dude hasn't spoken in a long fucking time. What the fuck? What was that?
I need more evidence than what I have.
I say, is that a body? Is that someone hanging? Because it just reminded me of FNAF's sister location when, like, the fucking hanging people were blurred out. Oh my god, don't fucking remind me right now.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads,
Avery's
don't
story
turn
is
left.
fucking
At the crossroads,
non-existent.
don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book
Okay,
in
that makes
Avery's
sense.
world. How? It shouldn't even be
kinda have that
possible
theory,
that the
though.
tunnel led him back to
kinda
that
would
mine.
think what
Durlord
this
found
means-
this world on his computer, and
This-
Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage, and most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there, that was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing.
Man, I
The
gotta
code
pee.
at the end of the book,
Like, this is
now with this
terrifying,
footage,
scary,
we
right?
can solve
Okay,
it.
what a
Each number
story, but
corresponds
really, I
to
gotta
one
fucking
slot
guess.
in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we
Run,
can get
Avery,
this.
it's
Run, Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was
Storage login. How would he know his name? How does he get that information? How does he know so much?
he planted it. He planted it.
He only learned that information after he looked behind the door. What the hell is behind the door?
What the fuck is behind that door, dude?
What the fuck is behind the door? What the fuck is behind the door?
following him wouldn't see, but how?
'Cause how does
would
he
he
know- how does
possibly
he know
know
Avery's
that
name?
Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he
What
knows about
the
this world
fuck
now, we may
is
never
behind that
understand.
sensor
But
bar?
one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Couple questions.
A king. Okay.
What's going on with the king? What's going on with the witch? Is the witch behind the censor bar? And is the witch following Durlord and Avery, I guess? Those are my couple questions.
Something that is